digestion and nutrition in mollusk. Actually, mollusks are holozoic. Holozoic means the whole feeder. It means through the floating object, through the floating organic matter, it can take the nutrition by the very special organs known as radula. Very special organs known as radula. So with the help of radula, the mollusk perform the process of nutrition. Let's see the lateral view of the common mollusk. When you draw the lateral view of common mollusk, then you will find the mouth and esophagus. This form the esophagus. Later it will turn. This is the esophagus, and later it will turn into the mouth. And at the bottom of esophageal cavity, there is the file-like rasping organs found. This is the file-like. File means the anything that are in form of layer is known as file-like. And then this is the file-like rasping organs. And file-like rasping organ. Rasping organ. Actually, the rasping organs means rubbing or crushing organ. Rubbing oblique crushing organ. That is, it help to rub and crush. ये छोटे छोटे पीस में फूड मटेरियल्स को कन्वर्ट करने के काम आता है. ठीक है. And this file like rubbing and crushing organs is known as radula. So radula actually consists the teeth like structure known as radulary teeth. Radulary teeth. So this is the overall mouth. When any object move into the rasping file like rasping organs or in the region of radula, then it will be crushed into many pieces and later transferred to the esophagus, and esophagus transferred to the next part, that is digestive system, that is the stomach, etc. So it is holozoic. It means the whole materials, the whole feed will be ingested by the mollusk and later it will be crushed in the region of radula, and then it will transfer to the next part, that is other part of digestive system. Sometimes the solid food that enters into the rasping organs or rasping file like structure is actually the rock or pebbles having a very sharp edge. To overcome the problems of sharp, suppose that this is the sharp edge stone reach into the rasping organs, then in order to overcome the problems of irritation, the mollusk actually deposit the protein and calcium carbonate over the stone, over the pebbles, in order to convert them into the pearl. Listen carefully. And this pearl take 5 to 7 years to form. It means the pearl is actually a modified form of rock that unfortunately entered to the digestive system of mollusk, and it is actually nowadays it artificially formed by the some jewelers, because when they put some rock into the mouth of mollusk, then they will begin to formation of the pearl. Actually, not all varieties of mollusk form a pearl. Only few varieties like Pink Data vulgaricus. Pink Teda. Actually, Pink Teda vulgaricus. PINCTADA. Pink Teda vulgaricus. This is called as oyster pearl. Oyster pearl or pearl oyster. So it may be asked in the examination, name the mollusk that responsible to form the pearl. That is common name of oyster pearl, and the biological name is Pink Teda vulgaricus. vulgaricus. Pink Teda vulgaricus. This is the name of genus, so it should be in small letter. So all about the digestion and nutrition performed through a rasping file-like structure, and it is around the radula. Now back to the next, the respiratory system. Actually, respiration in respiratory system in mollusk. Actually, respiration in mollusk occurs by means of lungs and by means of gills both. If the mollusk live in water, then the mollusk perform the process of respiration through gills. if the mollusk remain over the terrestrial environment on land, then they perform the process of respiration through lungs. The process of respiration that performed through lungs is known as pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary respiration. So before respiration, there was the topic of diaceous system, and in them you have seen the pearl formation. That is very important question. And the respiration, the structure of gills is, I think, over in the morphological in the previous video lecture, but in this video here you have the term regarding the respiration from the gills and lungs. It is over. Now back to the nervous system. Actually, nervous system is not well developed as like the human being and other chordate. There is a brain that is slightly developed, but spinal cord is absent, and the peripheral nervous system are mostly developed in the mollusk. That is, the peripheral nervous system are commonly and mostly developed in the mollusk. The balancing organ statocyst also found in the mollusk, and it is important to you. Now back to the excretion. Actually, the excretion in mollusk are performed through the very special organs known as bogenous organ. Bogenous organ. As I have told you, you should make a list regarding only excretory system from platyhelminthes to the chordates, because it is most asked question in the competitive examination. The excretory system from the platyhelminthes to the chordates is necessary. So in the mollusk, the excretory system occurs through the bogenous organ. Actually, bogenous organs is a complex metanephridia. It is a complex metanephridia. So there has a special name, bogenous organ. Nephridia is the excretory organs in Annelida. Nephridia is the excretory organ in Annelida. And complex nephridia having a very special name, bogenous organ, is the excretory organs of phylum Mollusca. So you should have in your mind the mollusk has the excretory organs, that is bogenous organs. Now back to the circulatory system. Circulatory system. Actually, the circulatory system of mollusk is open type. It is open type. That is the body fluid that carry the oxygen and carbon dioxide directly flow throughout the body, and actually the body consists of pigment hemocyanin. It is not a green color. Hemoglobin is green color, which is present in annelids as well as the human being. But the mollusk pigment that carry the oxygen and carbon dioxide is actually hemocyanin, which is actually the blue or green in color, maybe the colorful, but it is not a red. So the main chief pigment of that is mollusk is the hemocyanin, that actually carry the carbon dioxide and oxygen. Now back to the reproduction. It is unisexual. It is unisexual organisms, and larval stage are common. That is, there is a no direct development are found. That is, there is the metamorphosis is found. Unisexual means male and female reproductive system found in two different body. That is, male and female are actually separate out. So unisexual, fertilization is internal type and development is external because of having lack of the uterus like structure. Now back to the next important example, some important example, common and important group of animals that are belong to phylum Mollusca. Now let us talk about the list of some animals that belong to phylum Mollusca. That is example of phylum Mollusca. As I have told you, the Pincteda vulgaricus. Pincteda vulgaricus. It is also known as oyster pearl. Oyster pearl, or sometime known as pearl oyster. Second one, the Octopus vulgaricus. Octopus vulgaricus. It is known as the devil fish. Devil fish, and you are well familiar with the octopus. It has the 4 arms, so named as octopus, and it do not possess the shell-like structure. But sometimes it search a shell and moves inside them. So it is actually belong to phylum Mollusca, having the some common features like the common mollusk. Third one is Pila globosa. Pila globosa. It is commonly known as apple snail. Apple snail. Now Sepia officinalis. Sepia officinalis. It is sometimes known as sepia only or cuttlefish. Common name of sepia is cuttlefish. Now back to the next. Lolizo. Lolizo vulgaricus. Vulgaricus नेम से बहुत है इसमें. RI vulgaricus. Vulgaricus. Keep in mind. It is also vulgaricus. Here the vulgaris. Octopus vulgaricus. Lolizo vulgaricus. The common name of Lolizo is sea squid. Sea squid, and may be asked in the competitive examination. Now back to the next 6. That is Dentalium. Dentalium. This is known as the tusk snail. Tusk snail. And lobster gigateus. Lobster gigateus, or sometimes known as lobster gigas. It is actually the conch, शंख जिसको बोलते हो. साइंटिफिक नेम इसका क्या, शंख, कॉन्च. इसका साइंटिफिक नेम है लॉबस्टर गिगास, और कॉमन नेम क्या है, कॉन्च. तो ये डेंटेलियम जो है एक्चुअल में ज्वेलरी बनाने के काम आता है. ठीक है, ज्वेलरी बनाने के काम आता है. तो ये पूरा का पूरा हमने क्या क्या कवर कर लिया है. डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम, सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम, एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम, जनरल मॉर्फोलॉजी, and the example. It should be noticed by you, and it should be in your note, and I will also send you the notes regarding this. If there is any word missing in them, then you should prepare your notes in your own language by viewing the video, by visiting the video. Thank you. In next video lecture I will describe you the phylum Echinodermata.